YouTube. Hope everybody's feeling absolutely awesome today. The weather is beautiful. Not too hot, not too breezy. Not a single cloud in the sky. Just perfect. So today, we're going to see if we can find Gwennen. She's been lost for a very long time. And frankly, Rogue's had those kids all by himself for long enough. I think it's about time those kids had the company of their mum. So let's go open up some islands. I've done some islands, but I believe these are the ones out here, the ones that are further out. These ones, I believe, with this little fancy doofer thing underneath. Well, that's for a T11. Might not be able to do that. Deadly map boss. Anywho, we'll have a look. Got to be at least T6, that's fine. We'll do them on T8s or T9s. And then we have to do... excuse me. And then we have to do... poor old Lurky's in trouble again. So we have to do... oh, these are all T11s. 11, 11, 11, 11. Okay. Alright, well, we'll have to see. We'll have to see how that goes. So, right, let's, got any maps on you?
These are our supplies.
No, he still hasn't got
Time
any
is of the
fucking
essence.
map. Right. Might as well use up these lower level ones first. And then... I'm recording this. Okay. So we're gonna go out to this grand expedition here. And we'll use this. Bloop.
another step into the past.
Alright. I wonder why that rock is wearing a condom. Anyway, my wife is here. She's giving me a hand to set these up. So, if you hear anybody telling me off and telling me what to do, it's her. All right, we'll do one of them. Let's have a look. There's another one over here. This one here. Nah, I can live without that. Rage. Or opulent rune. Increased monster rarity. That might not be too bad, actually. Because the rarer the monster, maybe the rarer the drop, right? So we'll have either increased monster rarity, periodically enrage, adaptation or adaptation. I don't know. Shut it. We'll have one of them. Yeah. Any more? Oh yeah, we got more. Sorry, I thought we had more. Obviously not. But I don't want that. Thank you. Oh, hang on a second. I thought I had a Doriani's thing that gave me... Nah. What are these things? Yeah, what do I do with it though? I blow it up. Alright. You know you can talk. Alright, you're not gonna get charged for talking. And I might laugh at you and shit, but... I've got a Doriani's thing that gives me, don't use it. Oh, Oh, that's a bugger. Alright then. So... So have I got to start from here? Yeah? Alright. And you want me to keep the map open? So... Okay. So if I do... What about these things in condoms? Do I blow them up as well? Okay. Alright, so... If I do... Blow these up. What fortuitous luck be this? Oh, I need to choose it. Nah. This one. Yeah, that gets him. There. Bucks. I know how to do it. Thank you. Right then. Where's my handle? Where have I put my handle? Yeah, there it is. Right. Now, prepare for the fastest death in Path of Exile history.
Past meets present. Nature's grasp! I'm not ready yet. Not bad for a woman. Fallen filth! Be gone, foul creature! I'm full up.
Okay. I probably should have put my Doriani's buff on before I came over here. I had a look to see what that was all about. I'll do that with the next one. Well, that was quite interesting. If you hear any ASMR, I'm having a protein yogurt. Strawberry flavored protein yogurt. Although it's probably never even seen a strawberry. Or anything that even closely resembles a strawberry. Well, this is all a bit Cro-Magnon down here. Well, I bloody fat fingered that, didn't I?
Nature takes what's owed.
I carry these damn things around in my bag for a reason. So I can bloody power these boxes up. This looks like it's perilously situated close to an abyss. I wouldn't like to live here. Though the rent is probably quite reasonable.
Nature takes what's owed.
I hope they're not flinging poo at me. Don't you be throwing poo at me. Well, that's crap. Two-ended mace, talisman, spear, quarter staff. Yeah, we'll have one of them. Six of those. some of them. Thank you very much. No. If I can do a V. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. They did that on purpose. They did that on bloody purpose. There's like a millimeter between the two of them. Oh, that is just... That's mean, guys. That's mean. Oh. Don't play with explosives at home, kids. Public service announcement. Apparently we won.
Bits! End of the line!
So I've chosen, with the help of my wife, I have chosen the game that I'll play to while I'm doing this and trying to get through the grind, so I can face T14s and above. End bosses and pinnacle bosses and that kind of thing, and finish off all these quest lines. That's gonna be a grind, and I'm not gonna put all of that grind on. I'm just not gonna have it on on camera. It's just, I mean, you know, people will be eating their own kidneys, man. It's just nah.
I need more time for that. I need more time for that. Wild take hold. I'm not ready yet.
Anyhow, the game is Shadow Gambit, Cursed Crew. It's a pirate RPG that looks very, very funny. It's got very good reviews on and good numbers on Steam.
Dawn of the deep. Roach and snare ye.
Yeah, so Shadow Gambit, the Cursed Crew, will be my game to compensate for the grind. So off camera I'll be doing the grind, working my way up the greasy pole of grinddom, and hopefully getting good. I'm working my way to doing 16s and 14s and 16s and stuff. And in the meantime, I shall be entertaining you all with cursed pirates and Scottish
Not so secret anymore.
floating skulls and lots of puzzles and sneaking about and doing the old RPG stuff with a bunch of cursed pirate idiots. Anything with pirates, and I'm happy. Love me a pirate.
It's safe and built.
Oh look, another excavation.
Balance restored. A druid knows to travel light.
Right, so we've got one there, one there. That's about it. I think they're feeling sorry for me after the last one. Oh no, did I oh. Well, I feel a bit bloody stupid now. Talk about fat fingered, and I didn't even use my fingers. That's a fat mouse, that is. That's a fat mouse mistake. Sorry about that, guys.
Pack's heavy enough already.
Feel like a bit of a twat now.
Can't carry any more. Take what's old. Crush the intruder! Shield him! Why not? I'm full up.
I have to say I got pulled up earlier on. I was told off because I did this. I said yesterday that I'd seen a movie and I'd really enjoyed it. It's called Project Hail Mary, and I said I didn't want to do any spoilers. So I just said I thought it was a great film, well written, and blah blah blah. And my missus said, yeah, but you didn't tell anybody about the film. You didn't say anything about what the movie was about, right? So it could have been about anything. It could have been about, you know, somebody operating a skydiving restaurant where everybody sits on tables as they jump out of an aeroplane. Nobody would have bloody well known anything. So I thought, yeah, okay, fair enough. Good point, well made. So this movie is basically about a scientist who's contacted by a shadowy government, or actually a transnational governmental organization, because the sun is being eaten by something they've called the astrophages. Astro from star, phage meaning to eat, and this they've called it the Star Eater. And this was discovered by a civilian amateur astrologist, found a trail of these particles, and it turns out that these particles are basically eating the sun, and not only our sun, but lots of other suns as well. And so the sun is dimming, and is going to continue to dim, and the threat to the planet is basically in 20 to 30 years the temperature, the average global temperature is going to drop by 15 to I think they said 15 to 30 degrees, which basically means the end to life on Earth, to certainly on the surface of the planet, because it'll only get worse from there on in. So they decide, they do some deep astronomy and deep space astronomy, and they find a sun in our proximity that isn't dimming, and all the suns around them are dimming. So they throw a Hail Mary, and that is to send a manned mission out on a multi-decadal journey to see what's happening with this sun and why isn't it dimming along with the rest. Anyway, because they find that these particles, these astrophages, they are filled with energy, massive amounts of energy, that they release under certain circumstances, and they're a good enough source of energy to. It's basically the energy of this because they're eating the sun, right? So they swallow up these particles, and so they put this mission together, and then there's this massive accident, right? And so anyhow, the guy, our star, right, the star, Ryan Gosling, I think his name is, and he gets banjaxed into doing his bit. Malgor, the naughty lord. And yeah, so he ends up going on this flight, and it's everybody realizes it's a one-way trip, right? And he goes out there and he starts doing some experiments on or he's first of all he has to kickstart his brain because he's been in an induced coma for decades, and he goes out there and all of a sudden he finds out that he's not alone, and he makes a little friend. Because we aren't the only people who have noticed that suns are dimming, and so he makes a little friend. And the film is as much about the relationship between him and his little friend as it is about saving the Earth from the astrophages eating the sun particles. So, and it's very sweet. It's a real big kind of like intergalactic bromance thing. Not bromance, but like, you know, they form a real bond, these two, and yeah, it's fantastic. And then, you know, there's ups, there's big ups, and then there's big downs, and there's huge challenges, and innovative ways of overcoming the challenges for the two of them, because there are physical and biological limitations on both of them, preventing both of them from truly interacting with each other, and you know, so it's not an easy relationship, and it's not an easy collaboration, but they make it work, because they have to, because it's a necessity. And they get it done, and it's just the way that it's presented, the way that it's written. It's also presented in a series of flashbacks. There's a series of flashbacks in the film that really kind of show how this guy began with the project, how he made a whole bunch of discoveries from the project. His relationship with a guy called Carl, who is kind of like his minder as well as like his helper, and in many ways like he wants him to succeed, and Carl is this big, very kind of gruff security guy, and he's an operator within this quasi governmental organization, and it's yeah, it the whole thing is great. It's done in a series of flashbacks, um, partly done in a series of flashbacks, and partly done in, you know, this is what's happening kind of now. And the way that it ends, the ending is also also very good. And so, before I say or do anything that is likely to lead to any spoilers, I'll leave that where I just said it. All right, so that's that sorted. Okay, that's Project Hail Mary.
Thank you.
Roots and snare ye! It's shape and filth! Balance restored! Can it carry any more? A druid knows to travel light.
Yes? These are our supplies. A useful trade. A useful trade. Indeed.
here. Nature takes what's old.
Nice one.
I'm full up. Nature's fury! Good. Ready? Let's do this. Stay on it. Here's our target. Strike fast. No slouch.
A challenger!
I'm not ready yet.
You are not worthy!
I'm not ready yet.
Catch yourself if you can.
This way.
Okay. Damasi. You are worthy. Choose what you need. A useful trade. Indeed.
I'll take it.
What a relief. Thank you. Those monsters were relentless. Would you do me a favor? Can you check those explosives for me?
Are you daft? Do I look like I know anything about explosives?
Oh, where are my manners? I am Gwennen, and I am about to make a momentous discovery.
Hold a moment. I know you. You're the one they're looking for.
Oh, really? May I ask who specifically?
The Kalguran folk, back in Kingsmarch.
If my friend sent you, you must be tough. Do you know anything about our grand quest? Inside this tomb lies Medved, an ancient Kalguran hero. I'm absolutely positive. We'll have time for small talk later. When you're ready, I'll blow open the door and you'll go inside.
You've done this afore, I hope.
She sounds exactly like that other bloody lunatic. Alva. My god.
I'm not ready yet. I need more time for that. Not bad for a wanderer.
You survived! Good work. Sounds like you two had quite the battle. Wow. This is definitely Medved. Look, he's still got his twin axes.
Your friends failed to warn me of your duplicitous ways. You damn near got me killed.
Well, that's not what I wanted to happen. But I knew it might be dangerous. Medved is my ancestor. Over 1,000 years ago, he died and rose again, as one does on Rayclast. I knew he'd been trapped in here for a long time, but I wasn't sure what we'd find. Guess the undead just keep kicking. Which is a terrible fate. Best not to dwell on it. Anyway, let's have a look around, shall we? Maybe he was trapped with some treasure.
Would you fancy a book?
Well, 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 this day keeps getting better. Let me have a look. This logbook belonged to Varana. She's another ancient Kalguran. What was it doing here? Interesting. I'll meet you at Makoru's ship. I'll just be a moment.
She's absolutely insufferable. Just like the bloody rest of them. Good lord. I want nothing more to do with them. Fucking Kalgurans can sod off. Can't even get in there now. And I'm on fire. Oh, great. Awesome. That's just great. And again. Thank you. Your fault, Gwennen. I wish I hadn't bloody rescued you now. Right. Gotta go to... Thingamabob. Ruins of King's Marsh.
Speak. Quickly.
Do whatever hand-in I have to do. Good lord, these bloody Kalgorans, I tell you. They are they are definitely something. They are definitely something.
Gold is useless to me. Take it. I will make use of this. Go.
Alright, we'll do this hand-in now. We'll get the lore exposition, and then we'll call it a day. And what a day it's been. We've done a bunch of expeditions, we've done a bunch of excavations, we've found Gwennen, we've rescued Gwennen. She's turned out to be just as much of a nutcase as the rest of them.
Oh, it's been too long. I'm so happy to see you all.
I knew you were alive. Never doubted for a second.
Oh, darling, what happened? Are you hurt?
I'm fine, Rog. Luck is always on my side. And I've discovered something extraordinary. I found Medved himself.
What? His remains, you mean?
Nay, lad. His spirit remained bound to its fleshy prison, same as it ever was.
That doesn't bode well.
I uncovered writings of a remembrancer who was tracking Medved after he'd fallen. After many failed attempts, I finally found Medved's tomb. But before I could enter, I was swarmed by monsters. I hid, couldn't reach my boat, couldn't reach the tomb, surviving on rainwater and hope, until your local friend arrived just in time.
Aye, lass. You were in a tight spot. Just glad I found you when I did.
On the bright side, we found a logbook written by Varana herself.
Really? Remarkable.
Oh, I wish you were coming home to better circumstances, Gwen.
Look at the state of it here. We're basically starting from scratch.
Yes, it's almost too perfect. Our good luck strikes again.
Seems like the opposite of good luck from where I'm standing.
I suppose if there's no King's March, there's no King's Charter to uphold.
Exactly.
Oh, I don't know, Gwen. What about the kids? Isn't this a bit risky?
What else should we do? None of us will ever truly be safe from him, we all know that. And with this new information, there's a chance we could actually find the Triskelion flame. The remembrances claimed Uhtred stole the Triskelion, and Varana was the last to see him.
So Varana might lead us to Uhtred. And perhaps to the Triskelion itself.
Finally! I'm tired of waiting around. We were meant for adventure.
Then it's settled. The grand quest is reignited.
Tujin, take Varana's logbook. You and the local should seek her out. I'm sure you'll find more answers there.
The local. I have a bloody name.
All right, you and me, we're gonna track down Varana. This logbook has all the information we need to find her. You thought Medved was fearsome? Varana led the Black Scythes, a legendary warrior and a master tactician.
Let's see if she can keep to her tactics with us bearing down on her.
Gather your supplies. You'll want to be prepared for this one. Need something? You want to know more about Varana? I'll give you the highlights. Varana was chosen for the first expedition because she was one of the most fearsome warriors of Kalgur. She had refused to serve in the king's army and killed every man the king sent to arrest her.
So the lass was exiled for her crimes?
Ha! Not quite. You won't believe this. She defied the king and not only lived, she was rewarded. Can you imagine? That's how strong she was. Her mercenaries could wipe out entire regions in a single day. But she wasn't all violence. She stood up for what's right. She protected the weak. And she was a loving mother. Varana and Medved's daughter, Anest, was sent back to Kalgur once the expedition went south. Gwennen and I are actually descendants of Anest.
Makes sense why you want to know what became of her.
It's one thing to read about her, another to see it for yourself. We came to Rayclass to discover the true history of that first expedition, and our ancestors. I want to learn how Varana died. I bet she went down in a blaze of glory.
I think she tripped over her foot in the dark and smashed her head against like a desk or a table or something, and that was it. Lights out, drunk, in a cave. Either that or she had a curious accident with a hat stand and a pineapple.
This logbook is written by Varana herself. Usually a remembrancer would write these. A precious artifact, this. Us Kalgurans like to chronicle our lives, leave a legacy for our descendants, you know? If you're lucky enough to have it.
We're the lucky ones here. Leaves us a trail to follow. Now, what does it say?
I'll read it for you. My messenger has not returned from Uhtred's hiding place. Now the Starlight Barrier has vanished. What has that traitor done with the Triskelion flame? In my dreams, I relive that moment. Medved ordering monstrosities to tear my men apart. Our men. In his eyes, I saw nothing of the man he once was. I know what I must do. The pain of driving gems into my flesh was a welcome reprieve from this heartache. The rush of power. It's overwhelming. I must find Medved before I lose myself. Oh, hang on. The penmanship gets a bit rough at this point. How can this be? The monsters are still organized, yet Medved remains trapped. Could Uhtred speak true? Are Olroth and Medved both traitorous wretches? I've tracked a rank fallen to an old scouting fortification. They appear to be using Kalgurin's sites for their own depraved plans. My dear Medved, I will save us all. Come, find me, where the lavender climbs and the waves carve through stone. The flame will purify us. I promise. That's the end of it. The rest is just meaningless scratches.
Yeah, well performed, Tujin.
Oh, what a relief. I was starting to fear the worst. Couldn't let Rog see that, though. Thank you for bringing her back. Gwen's tough, but she was lucky you found her. Don't tell her I said she was lucky. She'll never shut up about it.
Could this be a rare moment of sentimentality from our resident grouch?
Don't go on about it, will ya?
Right.
Keep it moving.
And not going on about it is where we will leave things. We will leave things by not going on about them. So here's me not going on about going back to my base. And here's me also not going on about coming back tomorrow and carrying on. Take care, everybody.